I hope that if they're gonna do it right, make it so everything will. Hey, what's up my fellow Woodrows and Shaw? Pow! Woodrow Reviews here, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I'm going to be talking about 360 games that should be on the Xbox One's compatibility list. Now I have played a few games on the 360 to Xbox One's compatibility list, things like Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, Black Ops 3, World at War, the list goes on. But there are some games that I really would like to play again or want to play for the first time. And here is some of my games that I really want to play and all that. So guys, let's get this started, shall we? So the first game I'm going to talk about is actually a game that I have never played. And my brother was just saying to me, I'll just give it to you. You might like it. And that is Condemned. I've got this, not in the recent pickups, the last recent pickups. I heard some good things about this game, Condemned. I know it's like a first-person survival horror. But I really want to try this game out so badly. But at the moment, I can't play it just yet, unless they can announce it for backwards now or backwards later. This is one of the games I really want to try out, and I really want to play it. Next is a game I played a lot of back in the day when I remember my dad pre-ordered the game like the day before it came out, and that was Splinter Cell Conviction. One of my favourite games by Ubisoft, honestly. Now, this was probably one of my favourite Splinter Cell games in the series because there was a lot of things you could do, the story was amazing, the co-op was just fantastic. But I love the guns in the game, I love the stealth in it. Everything in this game was fantastic. I also want Blacklist, but I kind of want Conviction first. And this game was the bomb, my friend. It was so good. And I hope they can actually, put this on backwards. That'd be quite nice. Next is Ultra Street Fighter 4, any Street Fighter games for backwards. If it's the Ultra one, perfect. Because I have played a lot of this game during my Friday night fights over the last couple of years ago, back in Extreme Gaming and all that. And literally, I really want to play more of this game because there's a lot of good things about this game. There's a lot of new characters, a lot more improvements. But since I've got this game now, I really want to play it. Unfortunately, it's not backwards yet, and unless it will be compatible soon, as I said beforehand, I have to wait and see. Next is Max Payne 3. I actually really enjoyed Max Payne 3. Like, when I remembered my dad going to Blockbusters to pick up some stuff and all that, he picked me up Max Payne 3. And I think one day I will have to talk about Blockbusters. But at the moment, Max Payne 3. I actually really enjoyed this game. Campaign was brilliant. Multiplayer was fantastic. I love the multiplayer to that game. And you know what? For a game that should be backwards, I really want to play it. And I know it's going to say what about the two discs, because one is, the single player and multiplayer, and another one is another single player story. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but so if they're going to try and do the two disc thing and all that, I hope they're going to do it right. That's what I meant to say. But I love Max Payne 3 no matter what. Next is a game that not many people really enjoyed, but I slightly do. Lost Planet 2. I like this one more than the first one. Honestly, in my opinion, I thought the combat was more better, the co-op was brilliant. What else? Like, the whole story was pretty cool. But I really want to finish this off. But the only problem I had was literally, I struggled with a few bits, but that's about it. But I really want to play it again, finish it off, that's what I'll try and do. And here's the thing, I've never played the third Lost Planet. Really should, but I've just never had, and I really should. But it's a good game, if you have never played it, play it, it's so good. Next is a game that I picked up recently in my last recent pickups, but I've never played it, really should. Alien Breed Trilogy. I got this for PC, didn't work on my PC, so I gave it to my brother, and then literally from then I just never had it. Then I wanted it for the 360, finally got it for the 360. Now I just have to wait until it's backwards. But aside from that, when it does come available, I want to play all three. It looks so cool. But as well for me, like, if you have played Alien Breed Trilogy, please comment below and tell me how good it is, because I need to know. So the last two games on my list is actually Sega titles, which I really want to play these games again. Sonic and Sega's All-Stars Racing. Now this one I want to talk about first. Why did they do Sonic and All-Stars Transform? I got no idea. They should really do this game first, because this was my favourite racing game on the 360. Like, seriously. Oh. Even though there's a little crinkle in it. Never mind. This was basically my most played racing game before Forza. And I'm not even joking you. Like, I know the tracks from start to finish back on the 360. I know the multiplayer was fantastic. Like, the whole racing elements was brilliant, and I loved it a bit. Even that you can play as Banjo-Kazooie in this game. That is freaking insanity. But the game is good, but many people are just like yourself, well, Sonic Sega, like, Sonic is faster than the car. Well, true, but for a racing game, it's really good. But here's the thing, before I get to talk about the last game, Sonic and All-Stars is actually a really good game. Like, if you've never played this game, pick it up for a good deal, because it's really good. And finally, the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, which is basically the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection in the America and another place. But honestly, for myself, I love these classic titles. Like, all the old ones, from the original Sonics to Shinobi, Altered Beast, Golden Axe, Phantasy Star, the list goes on and on. But with backwards, I want that. I want that more than anything else. And you know what? If people agree with me that this should be backwards, thank you. This is going to be good. But hopefully, this game will be due. I hope this game's going to be... It's going to go well. That's what I'm going to say. One final game to end this off, and this is actually a game that I have played a lot of, but I still haven't finished it. And that is The Simpsons game. The Simpsons game was honestly like a hidden gem. Like, by EA, they did a really good job with this game. I really love it. I love the whole, like, animations, cartoonish of what the actual game was. The story was so good, it's funny. But the price is a little bit stingy. That's what I meant to say. But I don't know if the backwards, when they're going to do it, they're going to bump up the price. I hope that's not going to be a big deal. But if this game does come available, I want to play it. So that's my last game I want to talk about. So guys, that is my last game to talk about. Those are my 360 games that I really want to actually play on the backwards, but it's not available yet. When it does, I'm going to be all over it. So, yeah, please smack the like button for this if you guys are excited for these games, if they will become available. Thank you so much guys for watching this. Please like, comment and subscribe for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Any comments, any feedbacks you guys want to do. Thank you so much guys for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So there peeps. Bye bye.